When Vladimir Putin ordered the invasion of Ukraine, is this what he planned? The wholesale destruction of swathes of Ukrainian cities? Entire units of his military wiped out, their weapons destroyed or handed over. Not according to British and American officials today, who say his ill-advised Ukrainian misadventure has ended in abject failure.
In many ways, Putin has already lost. Far from being the far-sighted manipulator of events that he would have us believe, Putin has damaged himself through a series of catastrophic misjudgments. He allowed himself to be misled as to his own strength, including the effectiveness of the Russian armed forces.
But if Putin is losing so badly, he's showing little sign of remorse. Fresh attacks in Kiev give the lie to Russian claims they're scaling down their offensive there. And NATO says they are pulling back, only to fight elsewhere.
Russia is not withdrawing its forces, but repositioning them, and that we can expect a reinforced Russian military effort in the Donbas region. So Russia continues to pursue a military outcome of this conflict.
Western spies and commanders have put out a coordinated message today that Vladimir Putin has made a huge blunder by invading Ukraine, but his commanders are too scared to tell him the extent of it. If that is true, he may well only double down with a war that could have even more devastating consequences for civilians. Putin went on the offensive economically today, demanding the West buys Russian gas in rubles, a threat that may end up with supplies being cut to Europe.
In order to buy Russian natural gas, they have to open ruble accounts in Russian banks. From these accounts, they'll be paying for Russian gas, which will be delivered from tomorrow, 1st of April of this year. If such payments are not made, we will consider this as a failure to carry out the commitments, with all the consequences. We don't get anything free of charge, and we're not going to engage in charity either.
The latest drone pictures of Mariupol, these taken by a Russian journalist, are staggering. A European seaside city being torn apart, building by Russian bombing and shelling. A failure or not, Russia's leader remains defiant, with yet more mindless, futile destruction only likely to follow. Dominic Waghorn, Sky News, Lviv.